Hey, it's me, C, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back to you guys with another super chill and formal video. Today I just kind of wanted to talk about how to balance working a 9-to-5 job while chasing your dreams. Now, I know a lot of us millennials, this is something that we all kind of struggle with in a sense because there's so many different things we want to do and we want to do them all. But you kind of have to start somewhere, and sometimes that somewhere isn't bringing in all the dough that you need to, just sustain your life, pay off those student loans. I know y'all got student loans. If you don't, kudos to you, but your girl does. Um, and different things like that. So just to, I guess, inform you guys about my job or my career path as of right now, I do work in HR. I have always been the type of person that loves talking to people, helping people, being around people, things like that. So choosing to go down the HR track wasn't a really hard decision for me to make. No, that wasn't what I intended to do when I first went off to college and graduated. But life takes turns and your career paths, they change. Now, is it something that I'm passionate about? No. Do I hate it? No. Like, I actually enjoy working in HR. Now, all of us who work in corporate America know that, well, there are things that we don't like, or we wish we could change, or we just feel like it's too much. You know what I mean? So with that stuff, it's kind of like, dang, like I wish I wasn't doing this. But overall, you know, you do get some sort of fulfillment within yourself when you know you're being of betterment or of service to people in a sense. So now that we have a little bit of my 9 to 5 covered, now let's move on to the dream chasing part. So for the past 3 years, I've kind of been exploring my different skill sets and exploring different business ventures and dreams that I have and goals that I've always kind of wanted to just break the walls down in, but we're kind of too afraid to do so. So just for a little bit of that, I'll give you a rundown of what I actually do. So with that being said, I like to title it, I guess, content creator, just for lack of better words. I have my lifestyle blog, and under that I have this YouTube channel. So that's like one section. Then I have Catch the Beat Cosmetics, which is a business venture with my best friend. We do have a YouTube channel, so if you are interested in seeing how I did this little beat face, head over to Catch the Beat Cosmetics and check that out. And then recently, for my 25th birthday, I launched my own online boutique, MXC, Mesmerize Times Cultivate. So if you want to check that out, that is the mxcshop.com. And I'll make sure I have all my links and stuff posted down below so you guys can keep up with what I'm doing, because God knows sometimes I can't even keep up with what I'm doing. So yeah. Now, balancing all these things, it's not hard. But if you're not organized, it can become very dysfunctional. So I'll give you a couple examples of how I stay organized and how I balance the two of those. So number one, I have several planners. I have a planner that I write in, and then I use my Google Calendar, which is synced to all of my different meetings, my different planned posts, but whether that be blog post ideas, makeup tutorial ideas, video ideas. And that keeps me really kind of focused and organized. I also have on there like when I'm going to edit, when's this going to go up, just different things like that. Sorry if you see me looking over, I have my laptop over here because, like I said, I like to be organized and I don't want to forget to touch on like little things. So let me run down what a typical day looks like. So I'll wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'll do like my little prayers. I'll watch Breakfast Club, get out of bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, all that kind of thing, do my makeup, hop on the road, go to work. Now, at work, I obviously work. And on my lunch break, if I don't have a lunch meeting or a planned lunch or anything like that, I normally take my laptop to work with me every day in my little jump drive. And on my lunch break or whatever time I have to step away from my desk for a minute, I'll go ahead, get on my laptop, and do anything that I need to do, whether that means editing videos, proofreading and editing, blog posts, editing pictures, just little things that, you know, I can get done at home, but why not get some stuff done here so that when I do go home, it's not as taxing. So after work is over, obviously I go home and then I'll work some more on whatever it is that I'm posting or working on that week, that day, whatever. Of course, you know, cook dinner, things like that. So during the week, it's a little bit more chill. You know, it's not like super taxing and like I'm not wearing myself out because during the day I am, you know, I have to be alert, alive, awake, and ready to shake and move. So during the week, I don't put too much pressure or work on myself. Um, Now the weekends, that's when it gets a little crazy. So I truthfully don't have any free weekends, and sometimes it sucks, but other times it's kind of like, well, at least I know I'm getting stuff done. Or the weekends that I do have that aren't like working weekends, it's either, oh, I had to plan this to go see this person, or it's this person's birthday, or this person's having a brunch, or whatever the case may be. But most weekends I do have events to attend or run and different networking things to go to. But the weekend is 2 days. So typically those things are on Saturday. And Sunday, I use that day to do the bulk of my filming. So honestly, today alone, I filmed 2.5 videos, including this one, obviously. And with that, it makes it a lot easier to kind of plan out your calendar, your post calendar, so that you're not sitting here like, dang, like, when am I going to post? Or when am I going to have time to record or do this or do that? So, yeah, it just makes it a lot easier for me. And when I'm doing all of these things, like, you know, recording videos, editing, doing photo shoots, going to events, those things are like enjoyable work for me. So sometimes I don't really feel like I'm working. And I'm also the type of person that is like, if I'm go, 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 I'm go, go, go. And then when I sit down, then it's fine. Like, whew. But if I don't sit down, then I'm good. I can go all day. I can go all night. So that's also kind of a bad thing because you have to learn how to stop yourself and have, you know, good work-life balance. Speaking of a good work-life balance, you know, about a year and some change ago, I sat down and I did some self-reflection because I was doing all these things and making all these moves, and it's kind of like, dang, like, I just feel so drained. Like, I'm not even enjoying my life and all these things that I work so hard for. And I realize it's because I'm pouring so much into other people that when it comes time to pour back into myself, it's like I have nothing left. Like, your girl is tired. So I took it upon myself to really kind of slow down, um, and not necessarily not be there for everybody all the time, but kind of put boundaries and limits on certain things. And I also realized that I wasn't properly caring for myself. Um, you know, we think just because we do the basics, like, oh yeah, you know, I got my hair done, I got my nails done. Like, yes, that's self care and everything, but not really. Like, for me, self care is really just kind of like making sure your mental and emotional is good. Your physical as well, but mainly mental and emotional, because sometimes we suppress stuff and we just go so much and we don't have time to deal with whatever is like riding our shoulders, that we just kind of crash and burn. And I don't want to be the type of person that crashes and burns, and neither should you. Because I don't want to be that type of person, I kind of promised myself that these next couple years for me are like my selfish years. And living in your selfish years doesn't mean like, oh, you gotta be a bitch to this person, or oh, you just have to be nasty and rude and all that stuff. No, it just means if it's not bringing me joy, peace, or happiness, the answer is no. Really kind of like practicing and mastering the art of saying no. Hell to the no.
Oh no, hell no, no, to the no, no, hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no.
Like, it's special because some of us can't do that. And honestly, I'm not even that nice of a person. I'm not. But when it comes to certain things or certain people, they kind of just tug on your heartstrings, and it's kind of like, oh, well, I guess I can put this to the side, or I guess I can do this or do that, just to make sure that person is comfortable or has whatever they need when you're not even doing that for yourself. And I decided to go on this journey because of the simple fact that I want to set a good foundation for myself mentally and emotionally, because I don't want to get burnt out too fast. Like, I'm 25, of course, I'm planning on getting married, having kids, all these things, and I don't want to be one of those people who just can't enjoy their life and be happy because there's too much going on. And it's like you set these goals and you break them, but you're not enjoying your journey to when like you actually get there. And then you get there and it's like, oh, okay, well, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to set the foundation so that I'm enjoying my journey and I'm not kind of putting too much stuff on myself, because things are going to pop up, things are going to come, and I don't want to feel stuck. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have felt that way before too. And it's not a great feeling. Another thing that's important to me is having a great support system. You really should strategically build who your go-to people are and who's in your support system. No, you shouldn't depend on anybody for your personal happiness or your peace of mind, but it is helpful to be able to go somebody when you feel like you need to let a couple things off your chest and just kind of unwind. As for me, my support system consists of obviously my immediate family, my mom. We're pretty much almost the same person, except she's a lot more patient than I am. I don't know if that is just comes with age and because she's had kids and done this and done that, whatever, I don't know. But my mom, she's always, when it comes to business stuff, emotional stuff, whatever, like she's right there. We be right there with it. And everybody in my family too, like my dad, my brothers, and everybody, they're always there, like rooting me on, and I'm rooting them on, because we're all doing different things and just trying to make it out here, you know. I also have my fiance, who he is just amazing. Like, I hope you don't watch this video because I don't want to get your head any bigger than what it is. But anyway, he's always making sure that I'm good. Like, not in like a overbearing way, but like, okay, do you need anything? No, you're good. What's on your mind? Okay, cool. I can help you with this, whatever, whatever. You don't need my help, that's cool too. Like, whatever it is, I know I can always go to him. Even with him being in law school right now and doing all the things that he's doing, he still makes it his business to check on me and kind of just pick my brain, pick my head a little bit. So that's cool too. Like, that's super important for me. I think that if you are going to be in a relationship with somebody, and I understand you don't have to be in a relationship if you don't want to, if this isn't the right time for you, that's cool. But if you choose to be with somebody, I think, in my personal opinion, you should be with somebody who is adding value to your life and not necessarily taking away from it. Somebody who's uplifting you and supporting you and on your ass. Like, did you make your video today? Or when's the next time you going to do this? Or I haven't seen you edit anything, or whatever the case may be. Your significant other should be rooting you on. You both should be rooting each other on and adding that balance. Relationship isn't all about just romantic stuff, especially if you're in it for the long run. Like, having a partner is way more significant than all the other cute shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have that, and you guys he'll be on the channel eventually at some point, but we'll get into that later. And of course, I have a good group of girlfriends near and far, and it's just great to have women who aren't catty and who support each other and just really want the best for everyone around them. You can bounce ideas off each other, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I can't tell her this because she's gonna steal my idea or whatever. But like I said, we don't need to get into that right now. But good girlfriends, I love y'all. Thank you. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, being spiritually grounded and just kind of at peace with myself and the world, I guess, is important for my mental and spiritual and emotional well-being. I don't know what your religion is or what you believe in or who you pray to, but whatever it is, it's important for you to have that alone time with whomever is your person. For me, meditation is pretty cool, but sometimes, to be real 100 with you, that junk be making me fall asleep. Like, I don't know if I don't be connecting enough or what. So I just like to do the old school prayers. You know what I mean? Like, go in your special quiet place and talk to, for me, God. And I just kind of talk to him like that's my homeboy, because essentially, you know, you got to be here with your spiritual being, you know, and just kind of asking for guidance and to give you strength to balance all of these things that's in your life. And if you don't have the answers, which sometimes we don't, which way should I go? Like, lead me, Lord. Like, you know what I mean? And you don't have to be super churchy or whatever your religion is to feel like God can hear you. So the main takeaways from this video is 1, learn and master the art of saying no. Not only should you start saying no, don't explain your no's. Period. Period. 2, having a great support system and those who uplift you when you need some encouragement is great. It's key. Everyone needs that. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care if you're the strong friend. You need it. You do. 3, live in the moment and enjoy your journey. Whatever your journey is, enjoy it. I know sometimes we go through that rough stage, that rough patch, and we feel like, dang, like, I need a breakthrough. I need something. Just keep going. Like, there's always, not to be cliche, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Always. So with all that being said, I really want to thank you guys for allowing me to feel comfortable enough to just kind of share my story and my experiences and my thoughts and my sense of humor and just being myself with you guys. Sharing my journey through this thing called life with you guys is going to be so amazing, and I truly hope that through each of my posts you take a little something away from it that inspire you to grow and glow in the world and blossom into your unapologetic, beautiful, or handsome selves. So until the next time, I'll see you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, because listen, we need to get these numbers up. You feel me? See you.